Welcome back, folks. K2030. Yesterday, or the day after, the Federal Reserve has raised their interest rates, and even the BCE in Europe has raised their interest rates. And now, why there is inflation and interest rates going up. The fact is, the Western world has been printing a lot of banknotes. When there's too much banknotes, it will cause inflation, and therefore, to keep it down or to hide it, use increasing interest rates in Western world. There's a report of the International Monetary Fund which says the GDP of Western countries for this year is going to be negative, like it was negative last year. And strange enough, Russia, despite all the sanctions they put on the top of it, its economy is growing. Like other economies like China and India. Those are the BRICS coalition, economical, military and social alliances which they've done. And the fact is, slowly, in countries, and the cost of living is rising. And the thing of supplies of energy is getting very difficult for most European countries, like in the United Kingdom and Germany. They have inflation of about 12% roughly, and there's a lot of people becoming very worried about this situation. The thing is, will this trend continue? If we look back in history, when there was a recession and high inflation, it was 1929 when the crash of the Wall Street occurred, and America passed 10 years of recession, and even the rest of the world, other parts of the world as well, and somehow led to World War II. So, probably West will go towards a war economy to get itself out of this mess, or the BRICS alliance will destroy the dollar totally, because after 2014 sanctions on Russia due to the Crimea thing, the Russians slowly they created their own alternative banking system. And this banking system is a new standard of banking in the BRICS treaty. And they do not use the US dollar, because the US dollar is a debit currency. There is nothing which backs its value like gold. Until 1970, it was like this. After the reform of Nixon, they resorted to, colourful, money printing, out of control. They always, now and then, lift up the limits of the spending and borrowing. And it continued until now. It's continuing now. The thing is, there are many countries in the world who owns American dollars. If they start selling them, it's game over for the American dollar. That super nation of economy, military, will just fall down like any other empire in history.